Hey there everybody, I hope that you are having a fantastic day. I am ready to start in my new trash journal. This is my old trash journal, so I have this one finished. We'll just do like a quick little flip here so you can kind of see how this ended up. I think I did do a whole flip of it, a complete flip not long ago. But just in case you're new here, this is my trash journal. And it is made with trash. It's always a lot of fun to put these little journals together. This one is made from a bag from Cracker Barrel. And it's looking like this. I did go through, you guys, and glue my pages together and also put some gesso on the pages as well. Now this is, I forget what kind of gesso this is, but it is a gritty gesso. So the pages are really nice and thick for me to work with, and I think that that's going to really lend itself great to to all of the food packaging and that kind of thing that I put on these. So I thought we would sit today and maybe just work on a couple of pages. I have some interesting things that may have gone in the trash had I not, of course, saved them. One is this Artesia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. My son and daughter-in-law bought me these Artesia woodless watercolor pencils, and I love them. I think they're so fun. But they came, of course, with this packaging, and you know how much I'm crazy about packaging. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is take advantage of this border right here and go ahead and put this packaging down. See if I have a pen. There we go. So just taking advantage of that green border right there, and I'll cut this out. And we're just going to use some glue and glue it on. That's the easiest way to work with these journals that are made of flyers that you get in the mail. I got a whole stack of them today, but luckily it's recycling day and I was able to stick them in the recycling because I had finished this project. And you know, it's something that I keep as I get closer to a project, right? So I knew I was keeping these because I knew that I was about to finish up Trash Journal 1 and start with Trash Journal 2. So there we go. That's a really sweet splash of color. I really do like that. I have some tags. This is, Chris ran some lyrics to a song, and he forgot them, and so he said he didn't need them anymore, so I picked those up in our printer bin. And then we were having trouble with our new printer, so he printed off this this test sheet, of course, and that was just way pretty, so we're going to use that. Sugar bags. You guys know how much I love sugar bags. This is Rana pasta. I love Rana pasta, and I put this is the founder of Rana pasta, and I put him on that chippy bit of Italian English dictionary that we've been using. And Gail sent these, Love Me, Spoil Me, Treat Me, a sample of, and I don't know what it's a sample of, but I love the bag. So I might use the bag just as it is, or I might cut out these super fun words. I also got this large piece of advertising in the mail. I like a lot of this imagery. I especially like these words here. So I think what I'm going to do, because this kind of goes along, split second to react, it kind of goes along with my 511 tactical tag that I got when Chris bought me a new t-shirt. On the back it says always be ready. If you don't know what 511 is, it is a tactical gear store. So, you know, they have book bags and gloves and, you know, just all kinds of stuff like that. I liked that, so I think what I'm going to do, and of course, you know, tactical stuff is, you know, having split seconds to react to situations. So I think the split second to react thing is going to go, words are going to go nicely right here. I think that I'm going to take my little ink pad. Man, I love this ink pad. You know, it's small, so it's super cool to use without dragging out a whole bunch of stuff, you know. And basically, I always use just a simple black ink pad. I like that. I think I'm going to push that a little to the top. I think I might turn this into a small pocket. And in order to do that, I want to put something in the pocket. Let's see if I have anything over here. Don't really have anything. Let's look back at this brochure and see if we can find, you know, anything to kind of just stick in here. Now, it did come with some advertising like this. I love the picture of the deer. We have so many deer in Virginia, and it is not uncommon for one to just dart right out in front of you. I think I want to use this as it is, so we'll just create our pocket, and then we'll come back with something later. See if we can find, you know, if you find something today, cool. If you don't, then no big worries, right? I wish there was some way I could have used that always be ready thing. Oh, speaking of ready, it's hurricane season. So I spent a significant time getting supplies ready. You know, we bought stuff for our camp stove and got out all of our camping gear, you know, just in case we lose power. I like that a whole lot. It feels like it needs something over here, but I'm not quite sure what that something is at the moment. Maybe a deer? Nah. Okay, I'm happy with this like this for the moment. Let's work on page 2. See what we can do for a background here. Now I do have, you know, that same piece, and I'm thinking, again, I think I could take advantage of that little border there. I'm removing that, I don't know what that stuff is. It's like rubber cement that they put on packaging. Okay, I want to just cut out this much of it. And then maybe use this to create something else. A trash journal is one of those things that you just, you don't have to worry about. You don't have to, I have this thing where I'm scared that I'm going to mess up a journal. And it's like, what? You know, it's your journal. You do what you want to with it. Why are you thinking you're going to mess it up? You know, it's fun to just kind of experiment and see what looks good and have fun. And, you know, this is a very relaxing journal. It's easy. You're not going to mess it up. And, you know, oh my goodness, if you mess it up, then go get yourself another paper bag and some flyers. Oh, I'm kidding. Not really. Not really. It's just one of the easiest things in the whole wide world and lots of fun to play with. There are other things also that you can do, you know, with this kind of paper. when you arrange it like this in a journal, you can paint it all. You know, you can layer on napkins, which gives it a nice tooth, if you choose to do that. You can color it. You can color it with like, you know, water activated pencils. You can do whatever you want to with it. That's the joy of a trash journal. There we go. That looks very nice. I like that. Now, because I kind of dented this in right here, I'm thinking that I dented it in. I didn't tear it straight. But it's left kind of a nice little, you know, indentation. And then I'm seeing this thing that says ahead of the curve. And I like that because I think it's smart to keep ahead of the curve. It's smart to not get in front of a car when it's rolling down a hill. Smart to not allow that car to start rolling down that hill in the first place. And I know that you people who listen to Abraham know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't let those thoughts start. If you don't let them start, then you're not going to have a heck of a time stopping them. But if you let them start, then that's where the trouble comes from. I like that. So I am going to stick this. When we were in Italy in April, we took a train ride, and we took a train ride from Venice to Florence, and oh my goodness, so we went through Tuscany, and oh my friends, good gracious, that was amazing scenery. Oh, it was just so beautiful there. Okay, so we've got a little reminder to always keep ahead of the curve. I need to finish this up. So, what can I do down here? Okay, I'm going to use some of these deer that are right here. Maybe just use these two. Save the baby deer for later. It really is amazing how, if you're in Virginia, that, you know, a deer can just completely dart in front of your car at any time. It's very scary. Okay, that looks good. I could make that into a pocket, but I don't think I'm going to. I kind of just like it just the way it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got a couple pages finished. Split second to react with our 511 tactical tag that came on a t-shirt. This is a piece of advertising. I think we can probably go ahead and use that. I kind of like the yellow. You know, you can see the light through these buildings up here. So what I might do, and I think that is what I'll do, I'm going to kind of ditch the actual like the road thing here, because we already have a road portrait here, and I'm just going to cut around this so I still have the sign. And you see a lot of these. And there's no point in trying to be careful. They just like jump out in front of you. They want to go somewhere. They want to travel. Okay. I like that. In order to cover the whole page, I'm going to take this off. I think I'll just stick it down here. Let's do that with some Mod Podge. Man, oh man, I'm liking the Mod Podge, y'all. And I have almost used up like a whole jar of it this week because I have been making Halloween journals. Lots and lots of Halloween journals. They're so much fun to make. I still think I have a couple in my Etsy. I might have a couple left. I'm not sure. But I will be making more of those. I just enjoy it so much. You know, you collaging with fabric and fiber. And I'm love to collage with paper, of course. But then that kind of just opens up like this whole new world. Let's put that down there. And we do have a little bit of stick out right here. No big deal. It just gives us another point of interest. Alright. And now, I think we'll just put that right there. Glue that one down. It's a bit thick. I like these tiny bottles of glue you can get at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. They're really nice. Sometimes these big bottles of glue are really hard to deal with. I'm feeling like it needs maybe a little caption or something down here. Okay, here we go. I'm choosing just... We'll use She's a Little Crazy from this lyric sheet because that's what they are. They're a little bit crazy and they're not paying any attention sometimes. So, okay, I love that. Alright, here we go. We'll put that down right there. And there we go, my friends. I think I'm going to add a little tab up here, which is really easy. All we do is take bread ties and then do some stamping on them. Let your stamping dry. This is from a russet potato bag. This was a big honkin' tag, but I think I'm going to put her right up here. So these are really nice little tabs for your journal. Alright, I need to let that dry, but let's look at what we've done. We did Split Second to React with a 511 tactical tag. And then we did a page that says Ahead of the Curve that reminds us to not let our thoughts get out of control. You know, do the best you can to really have good thoughts and think in a positive manner, because it's a whole lot easier to if you start thinking negative thoughts, it's like a car rolling down a hill, you know, and you're going to try and stop that car, but it's rolling down the hill, friends. You already let it roll. Don't let it roll. So this one says Ahead of the Curve. Always keep ahead of the curve. This says Caution, High Hit Area. And I tell you about those deer. They're a little bit crazy. But hey, aren't we all just a little bit crazy? And that's okay. I like being just a little bit left of center, right? I hope you guys have a wonderful day and put together a trash journal of your very own. Thanks, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.